Assalamu alaikum. This video is going to be in English, inshallah. I want to talk about something very, very important. When we are young, like maybe early 20s, we feel this, we are very strong, very smart. We have a lot of knowledge, information. We reach to a level that we don't need anyone. We feel like we don't need anyone. We are smarter than anyone else. Okay. And then also on top of all this, we feel also so strong, right? Like the body is at that time is the best, like strong. You can eat anything, you can, like sleep, you can do whatever you want. Basically, you have it, right? So this gives you like a feeling of like, I don't need anyone. And this behavior or this attitude affects the first two most important people in your life, which are your parents. Okay. You act in a way that you don't need them anymore. You don't need their advice anymore. You don't need their 50 cents in your life anymore. You feel like, well, like, kind of tired of their advice, tired of this, subhanallah. But let me ask you this question. How did you reach to this level? How did you reach to this level of education, of knowledge, of like strength? If it wasn't like for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then your mom, who got pregnant, have delivered you and take care of you and stay up at night when you were sick, stayed up at night to feed you. She did lots of sacrifices to be where you are right now. And your father had to work every single morning, early in the morning, leave to his work, bring lots of money, like to take care of you, spend on you. You could have enjoyed this money, right? With all of these favors that they've done for you, willingly, lovingly, not because they have to, because they love you. And now you are so arrogant, you are so full of yourself. You don't want to even listen to them. You're so tired of their advice. You don't appreciate their advice. You see it as if they are like putting you down, but they are not. They just care about you so much. They just care about you so much. Is this the way you're gonna pay back that treatment that they've done for years, at least for the 20 years of your life, and that effort that they put on you? Is this how you're gonna repay it? By being like rude, disrespectful, putting them down, making fun of them, laughing at their talk? Yes, maybe more than them than now, but does that make you a better person, a better human being? It doesn't. Because a good person will respect elders. A good Muslim, he will respect his elders and especially his parents. So think about this. What kind of person you are if you're gonna be like, laughing at your parents' words, or maybe like mispronunciation, or maybe their accent, or maybe lack of knowledge in certain areas. What's gonna make you that? That's gonna make you a good person or a bad person? So we have to be careful of that. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran, وَقَضَى رَبُّكَ أَنْ لَا تَعْبُدُوا إِلَّا إِيَّاهُ وَبِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا. Allah commanded that you worship no one else except Him, subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then He said right away, وَبِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا. And with your parents, when it comes to your parents, excellence. I don't want to see anything but excellence. The top treatment, the best treatment, like the most important people in your life. If you want to succeed in this dunya, in akhirah, is your parents. You won't succeed, by the way. If you're gonna treat them like this, you won't succeed. So I want you really to focus on that in this Ramadan and for the rest of your life. Like really treat them with dignity and respect their opinion. If you have a better opinion than theirs, it's fine, which is understandable. Yeah, you went to school and you have so much knowledge, but say it in a nice way. Say it in a more dignified way. Say it in a respectful way. Not mocking and joking and laughing at them. Spend time with them, which I noticed this a lot. Many of the youth these days, they don't spend time with their parents. Everyone is locked up in his room. What's up with that? Is this how they treated you when you were young? They always cuddled you, take care of you, listen to your boring stories. Believe me, many of your stories were boring. And you had to repeat it so many times, and they listened to it so many times. So it's like, what? What are you doing now? Why you are like so neglectful of your parents now when they are at their weakest, at their oldest age? Pay attention to them. Pay attention to them. If you want Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give you blessings in your life, you better take care of these people in your life. Spend quality time with them. Listen to them, what their problems are, what are their interests are. Listen to them, take care of them, give them some time of yours. Like half an hour a day, 20 minutes a day, whatever it is, you can put it there. Either call them if you are far away from them. If you are with them, go and spend time with them. The happiness that you're gonna give them with your presence, not only present, I don't want you to be just present, I want you to be listening to them attentively, with care, not with your phone in your hand. These things that we lost as a Muslim community, a lot of us lost it. We have to be really careful about that. If you want a successful life, believe me, your door to success in this dunya, in this life, and the hereafter is to take care of your parents. And the more you treat them well, then this beautiful dua that your parents can make for you can make you successful, inshallah. Yesterday I was listening to this famous guy, he was saying his mother asked him to take her for Umrah. I said, yes, of course, Mama, I will take you for Umrah. And he asked her, well, does she want to come with her? He said, yeah, 3 of my sisters. So he booked for them, he booked for himself, and he's going there for Hajj. No, sorry, it was Hajj. So he said while he was, they did the tawaf and everything, and then there was about the time to go to Sa'i between the mountain of Safa and Marwa. So that time, he was pushing his mother in a wheelchair. And the guys behind him, like they were rushing, so they hit him. They kept hitting him, and he just said, okay, halas, it's Hajj. I don't want to bother. I don't want to say bad things. So he was like quiet about it. He didn't say anything. That's it. It's Hajj. I don't want to ruin my Hajj. So by the end of that time, they finished and everything. And then when they left that area, he noticed that he was bleeding. So he started, collecting like something in order to wipe his blood. And his mother said, what is that? She said, no, it's okay. Don't worry about it, Mama. It's nothing. So she said she made dua for him. She said, Ya Allah, make it for my son. If he touched dust, will turn into gold. It's an expression Arab people say. So subhanallah, he said the success that he had in his life, he became multi-millionaire. He started opening businesses, and he said money coming like crazy in his life, subhanallah, just with one dua. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave that blessing to the parents. He said their dua is accepted for you. So why you wanna lose that dua? Why you don't wanna have that success in your life? So they are the source of your blessings, inshallah. Just hold tight on them and always remember what Allah said. Ihsana. Ihsana means excellence. Excellence. Nothing but excellence. When it comes to your parents, excellence. That's the only way you're gonna treat them. Don't think of anything less than that, because they deserve the best. They have sacrificed so much for you, and they're still sacrificing. Sometimes you are rude to them, but they just swallow it and they don't say anything about it. But they are saddened by your heart, by your talk. So don't do this to them. Respect and honor them and treat them well. They are your treasure in this dunya. Assalamu alaikum.